To 1 John chapter 1 verses 5 through 7. Chapter 1, 5 through 7. This is the message which we have heard of him, Jesus Christ, and we declare it unto you, that God is light, and in him there is no darkness at all. There's none. Do you realize there's no darkness around God? Period, at all, nothing, no darkness. If we say that we have fellowship, here we go, church, now listen to me. If we say that we have fellowship with him and walk in darkness, we lie and do not the truth. See what he said? Let me read that again. If we say we have fellowship with him and walk in darkness, we lie and do not the truth. We're telling people that we're Christians and we're not Christians, and we don't act like Christians, and we don't invite people to church, and we don't talk to them. They say, hey, what do you listen, give them a card. Give them something. Let them know. Invite them. It ain't gonna hurt. Listen, you could invite people, say, look, you know what? Why don't you come visit our church? That's all you got to do. Come visit our church. If you like it, stay. If you don't, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings, but just come visit. Give us a try. You'll be surprised what people are looking for today. They've had those rich churches and all that crazy music they play in some of these churches, and they've had all these churches and these pastors getting up always talking about money, and they've seen all these churches where they have rock and roll bands and drums and guitars, and that's fine as long as it's for the glory of God. But I'm talking about when you start opening a certain worship service with Kiss music, there's something wrong. You see what I'm talking about? People are hungry for the gospel, and they want the true gospel. They want to know what's going to help their soul. How can I live? How can I sustain in this life that I'm living in? How can I overcome evil? How can I do that? Watch what he says. But if we walk in the light, as he is in the light, we have fellowship one with another. Watch this. And the blood of Jesus Christ, his son, cleanse us from all sin.
Amen.
Oh, man. Come on, sister Sandy. Pastor, do you know what you're talking about? Get something to say. Do you know what you're talking about? Yeah. See, I was in the world, and I was a part of the world. And I remember when I got saved and what I was doing prior to being saved. I was raised in church. I went to church. I had good pastors that I knew all my life. And I thought I was all right. But there came a time when Jesus said, you're not all right. And you need Jesus. You need him. And I remember praying and accepting him, and I've not been the same since. But I've been down the road, and I've seen other hurting people, and I've passed the gospel to other hurting people as it was passed to me. And I've passed that torch on like a runner in the Olympics, where you pass that torch on and you pass it, and you pass that light on to other people. And Jesus is the answer. I don't care if it's marital, he's the answer. Children, he's the answer. He's the answer to everything that life has to throw at you. He is the answer. Or you think so or not. Go ahead, sister. But see, we get caught up in what we think is right and what is wrong. And I said this last week, there is a way which seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof the way is the light of death. Man thinks he's got it right. Outside of Jesus, you're wrong. Amen. You're wrong. Somewhere in your life, God has altered your life, and some of the decisions you have made that turned out right, Jesus was altering those decisions for you, whether you know it or not. Because remember, he said, there are some children that aren't even light and doing the right thing, but God is altering that life. But he said, in children of light, you're doing wrong. So see, you can be unsaved and make some right decisions, but God's got his hand on that decision. It wasn't you, it was God that made it. Amen? God working on your behalf anyhow, because he already knows what you're going to do. And what he's going to do. But see, where it comes down to, he is the light of the world. And in that light, you can't stumble. You can't stumble. You can't stumble. But outside of that light, you'll fall every single time without Jesus Christ. Would you stand with me, bow your head and close your eyes?